Is there black money hiding in your pocket too? When the news flashes on TV that the government has raided someone and uncovered crores in black money, we instantly think, oh, that's the game of the rich. How does it concern us? But imagine this. What if that same black money is quietly growing in your own pocket? What if, unknowingly, you've become a part of the very system that has been looting the country for years? Are you sure everything from your bank account to your daily spending is completely clean? Maybe not. That's the truth we are about to reveal to you today. But before we dive in, if you are new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an update on any of our videos. So let's begin. When you hear the term black money, images flash before your eyes, briefcases filled with cash, secret accounts in Swiss banks, and shady shell companies doing billion-dollar frauds. But the reality isn't that glamorous. It begins in your own neighborhood, where a shopkeeper says, if you pay by UPI, GST will be added. Give cash instead. That's where black money is born, and somewhere in that cycle, we are all involved. Now let's talk about what black money actually is. Simply put, when someone hides their income from the government to avoid paying taxes, that money becomes black money. It's like a kid hiding pocket money in school to buy more candy. Only when we grow up, we do the same with our earnings to avoid taxes. The government says, earn and pay tax, but many people think, sure, we'll earn, but why tell the government? You might think black money is only about crores and billions. How does it concern the common man? But think again. When you tutor someone at home, take payment in cash, and don't report that income, it becomes black money. When a freelancer accepts cash from a client and keeps no record, that too is black money. You might say, oh, come on, what difference do a few thousand rupees make? But imagine, if millions of people across the country are doing this, the total amount becomes massive. Now let's go a little deeper. Black money isn't just about avoiding taxes. It also includes bribery, hawala transactions, and fake billing. If a government officer demands a service fee to approve a file and someone pays in cash, both have contributed to the creation of black money. If a builder sells a flat and takes half the payment by check and the rest in cash, that's black money too. Any transaction where the government doesn't receive its rightful share in taxes falls under black money. Now the question arises, how does the government catch it? Well, gone are the days when you could stash away cash at home and no one would know. Today, the government has several digital tools. First, your PAN and Aadhaar are now linked. That means all your financial activities are traceable in one system. Second, there's a close watch on the banking system. If you suddenly deposit a large amount of money, the income tax department may flag you on their radar. The government has taken several steps to curb the flow of black money. Demonetization was one such example, although its success is still debated today. But one thing became clear, the government is serious about tackling this issue. Today, if you buy property worth more than 10 lakh rupees and can't explain the source, you could land in trouble. If large amounts are repeatedly deposited into your account without being mentioned in your ITR, the income tax office might come knocking at your door. Additionally, the government has tried to clamp down on black money by promoting digital payments. When you accept money digitally, it can be tracked. But cash transactions are difficult to trace, and that's where black money thrives. This is why UPI, cards, and bank transfers are being encouraged. The more digital, the more transparent, that's the government's strategy. Now let's talk about what we should do. First and foremost, stay away from cash transactions as much as possible. Keep a record of all your income, whether big or small. Whether it's money earned from freelancing, tutoring, or even received as a gift, track everything. And most importantly, file your ITR, income tax return, every year. Many people think ITR is only for the wealthy, but that's not true. If you have any taxable income, filing ITR is your responsibility. Also, make it a habit to say, "Please give the bill." When you buy something from a shop, ask for the bill. This not only keeps a record of your purchase, but also ensures the government gets its tax. It's a small habit, but it can make a big impact. And most importantly, when you pay your taxes honestly, that money goes toward the development of the country, roads are built, schools run, and hospitals improve. Now imagine, if every Indian paid 100% of their actual tax, how much more revenue the government would have. That money could be used for national development instead of borrowing from abroad. But sadly, many still see tax evasion as a form of smartness. But it's not smart, it's a crime. And if caught, the consequences include not just fines, but even imprisonment. There have even been cases where ordinary people tried to hide money in the name of a lottery or deposited it into a relative's account. But the Income Tax Department has now become technologically advanced enough to catch all such tricks. Under the Benami Property Act, if you've bought property in someone else's name, you could face legal action. Often, people think, what difference does it make? I'm just a small business person, saved a little money, that's all. But in the eyes of the government, you are just as accountable as a big businessman. Black money doesn't just impact government revenue, it affects the entire system. When the government lacks funds, it can't invest adequately in education, healthcare, and basic services. And the first ones to suffer from this are common people. Now here's something interesting. Many think that black money exists only in India. But the truth is, some form of it exists in every country. In the US, it's called under-the-table payment. In Europe, it's the shadow economy, and in Africa, informal transactions. The difference is, some countries enforce strict laws, while others are more lenient. India is now gradually moving towards stricter enforcement. That's why the government is now keeping an eye not just on the rich, but also on ordinary people. How much you spend, who you receive payments from, where you invest, everything is being recorded. So, it's essential that every Indian becomes aware. Don't see black money as just the problem of the wealthy. It's a societal evil that we all must help to fix. So, in the end, the question is, do you have black money in your pocket too? If yes, then it's time to change now. Otherwise, when the government does an X-ray of your finances tomorrow, everything will be exposed. And if you are caught then, there will be nothing left to say. The country will only change when we change ourselves. Paying taxes isn't a burden, it's our contribution to nation building. And remember, the peace that comes with clean income can never be matched by the glitter of black money.
If you something new, do not forget to like and share this video so that this information can reach others as well. Your likes and shares are a source of inspiration for us. If you have any questions or suggestions, please let us know in the comments. It will be our honor to answer your questions and listen to suggestions. And yes, if you like our content, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you stay connected with every new story. Thank you. GRT Business YouTube channel sources, news from various news agencies, opinion polls and other public sources. We try to ensure that every report and summary is accurate and verified, but we are not responsible for any dispute or error. Our aim is only to provide you with accurate information.